All right, so lastly, we're going to talk about the principles of like the progressions and the algorithm. So, I guess the biggest principles when it comes to SFMA is number one, removal of body parts. So, taking things from bilateral to unilateral, also kind of taking a joint by joint approach under the assumption of regional interdependence, where one joint is probably the root cause of pain for a joint next to it. The next thing that we're looking at is we're looking at challenging stability and mobility. So we're thinking of either removing gravity, going from standing to sitting or laying or prone or something like that. And that's to really show us what the postural demands are for emotion and how that's affecting our levels of motion. And then lastly, we're trying to see active versus passive, which is what we've been taught throughout PT school. It's essentially you trying to learn whether or not, if you move a joint and you're able to move it a certain amount of way, a certain amount actively and then more passively, it's most likely an active, motor control muscle function issue. Whereas if they're kind of stuck in a certain range and it's not full range for both of them, then it's probably a flexibility issue. That's pretty much how the algorithm is going. The algorithm is trying to take away those parts so that you're moving from full posture, kind of like as a screen against gravity, to taking that gravity away, trying to look at muscle function versus, general flexibility. And then once you get down to the flexibility piece and you've kind of removed muscle function, is it, global tissue or is it the joint itself? That's pretty much how this algorithm works. And then furthermore, the steps in which you're taking, so, going after those dysfunctional, non-painful joints, as far as the algorithm goes, it helps you kind of time out and kind of keep things in your assessment in order so that you're chasing the issues again that are causing that regional interdependent pain and not flaring up the assessment too early on.